Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to I Command. This is TV Boy, and campaign players rejoice. I am going to start a new campaign with the Imperial Commander 2 app. We're going to do a playthrough with Vassal like we did with the Heart of the Empire campaign. However, I was going to do Tyrants of Lothal campaign for this one, but since I did play the Bespin Gambit campaign on the channel after I did the Heart of the Empire one, I was thinking of trying something different, and I'm actually going to be playing a campaign that I think a lot of you have probably not played before. And this is one that I just recently learned about, but I'm excited to try out. And this is a custom campaign by the creator of the Imperial Commander 2 app, or one of the co-creators, from as far as I know, by Noldorion. And this is the Torn Asunder campaign. And this is a custom campaign, and as you can see, it's got a full campaign booklet here that uses existing missions to make a full 12 mission campaign. It's actually even more missions than most, even the full campaigns. And yeah, so you can see here, these are the rules. It uses existing missions, and the cool thing is it's fully integrated, or it can be fully integrated into Imperial Commander 2. Now what you have to do is, and I'll put the links to this in the video description, you have to go, there's a special Google Drive that's linked in Board Game Geek that has the files you have to download, and then you copy and paste those files into the Imperial Commander 2 whatever folder it is in your computer, into the I believe into the missions folder. And I just recently learned how to do this. Noldorion and Sewell walked me through it just recently. But anyway, once you download those and then launch Imperial Commander 2, you can choose a custom campaign from when you do new campaign. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and I'll show you how to do that, or how I'm going to do that in just a second here. So let's go back to the app. So I'm going to do new campaign, and oh, by the way, they just recently did a big update to it too, so I think that was part of the update. That includes also a lot of translations, and they fixed a lot of stuff, and it's also now tracks your campaign progress for you automatically, so it'll track your XP and credits and stuff. And this app is just really looking amazing now. I'm kind of glad I waited a little while to play my next one on this app, because they've been doing a lot of work. The guys over at Glowpuff, I believe, is the name of their group, or if it's the name of a person, I'm not sure. But great work on this, guys. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and name this. So there's actually, I should say, there's two campaigns that they did with this. There's Torn Asunder, and I can't remember what the other one was called. I think it was Without a Trace, or something like that. Lost Without Trace. That's what it was. So there's two, and they both kind of do that. But what they told me was Lost Without Trace is kind of just the standard missions, with not a whole lot change. But Torn Asunder, the campaign, they did a lot of more changes to it. And sorry, I just turned off those annoying Discord noises, so hopefully we won't hear those anymore. So let's jump into it. So we're going to name this Torn Asunder. So this is from the new campaign button, and instead of normally you would select your campaign from here, we're going to check this box for custom campaign, and I'm going to click import. And again, because I downloaded the zip files for these campaigns onto my computer, and then I pasted them into the missions, I believe it's the missions or the campaign folder in the Imperial Commander 2 directory, wherever it is in your computer, I can now select these. So I'm going to go ahead and check Torn Asunder as our campaign, and we're going to hit start. And so the first mission is the Salvage Operatives, which I believe is from the Jawa pack. So I'm going to pick my starting heroes. So first I'm going to go with somebody I've been wanting to play for a little while, which is Myrn. Myrn's a character that I've never really connected with as far as a hero, and I'm interested to try her out and see what I can do with her in this campaign. And then because we just played Bestman Gambit, but we didn't have any of the heroes from it, I do want to try out the other Bestman Gambit hero, which is Davith. And a lot of you may know Davith is my favorite my favorite card in Skirmish, deployment card. I also really like him in campaign. I think he's really fun. So I'm going to try him out. And then next, I'm going to try out. We're going to round out our team with Mac, just a strong hero from the core set that I don't get to play that often. Also nice to have a ranged attacker in addition to our melee attacker. And then finally for the fourth one, another one I've been wanting to play is Saska from the Twin Shadows. Saska is kind of a underwhelming hero, but as a result I don't play her very often. And I've been wanting to try her out in a campaign again because I haven't done so in a while. So we're going to give them all their weapons in here. Click on that. Alright, so let's launch the mission here. We're going to do hard mode as we usually do. And then I have some story introduction text here that I'm actually going to read from the document itself. Alright, Torn Asunder. 3 years after the destruction of the Death Star, the Galactic Empire is searching the entire galaxy for the rebels. The Alliance has retreated to secret bases and is coordinating its efforts from there. A few weeks ago, an Alliance High Command ship disappeared without a trace during a mission. All attempts to contact it failed. The loss was a severe blow to the rebels, who are dependent on every resource. But now the Alliance has received an unexpected distress signal. A rebel escape pod has crashed in the Jundland Wastes on Tatooine. If the pod belonged to the missing vessel, it must not fall into the hands of the Empire under any circumstances. Alright, so that is our introduction to this campaign, and let's go ahead and get it started. Nice. I love that part. Okay, so we're going to start off here with some tokens. I've actually got the map set up already.
Is this a drill or something?
Stormtrooper and probe droid. Got that part set up. Alright, the scorching heat of the twin suns brings sweat to your brow as you ascend the dune. From high up, you have a good view of the crash site. Apparently there were no survivors, but maybe there is at least some important information in the rubble. But the Empire beat you to it. Stormtroopers are digging through the sand for clues. You ready with your weapons. You're not going to let them take the pod without a fight. So deploy the heroes to the blue highlighted space. Alright, and by the way, all that story text I just read is custom to this campaign. It's not part of the mission. And actually, let's see, if we scroll down a little bit here, I'll show you what I'm looking at. So if we scroll down a little bit, you can see that was all part of the special custom introduction to this this mission here. And if you look, it's got these for all the stories. It has custom epilogues and custom story text for when you win or lose a mission. So really cool. It's actually a lot like my Edge of Oblivion campaign that I made a long time ago. That was a mini campaign, but this takes it with the full way with all that. All right, let's look at our, let's see. There we go. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh no, that is what I want. Okay, here we go. So here's what it looks like in Vassal. And I haven't mentioned, but I've made some upgrades. I've actually dug into the guts of the Vassal module for campaign, and I've made some upgrades. So you'll notice if you watch the other one, first of all, you'll notice the nice black background. That's new. It means I don't have to chroma key anymore, and so we've got the full beautiful colors of the map tiles now. That's not being chroma keyed out randomly. Also, you'll notice that when the figures had moved earlier, it would mark them with a big moved text on them, and that is now no longer displayed, and so that's not going to cover up the figures, so everything's going to look a lot nicer for this campaign now that I've made some of these changes. So Alright, let's get into it. So we need to deploy our heroes to the highlighted space. So, and Saska. So let's talk about our heroes a little bit here. I haven't really talked about them. So the way Saska works is she can give out a device token at the start of her during her activation to an adjacent figure for 1 strain, and what those do by default is they can either be discarded when declaring an attack to apply +1 surge to the attack results, or they can be discarded while performing an attribute test to re-roll an attribute dice. So she's kind of the prototype for what Khotun eventually became. She's just not as efficient as Khotun, but she can do some interesting things with her power token, or not power tokens, with her device tokens. Here they are. So they look like this. And actually, unlike figures like Loku and Tress that use these similar tokens, she's not limited to 2. They actually gave her a whole bunch in the Twin Shadows box. So I'm not even going to bother with counting how many there are. I think it's 8 is the limit, but I doubt we're going to go above 8 device tokens in play. The next one is Mac. So Mac is all about being stealthy. He can't be seen by figures that are 4 more spaces away from him. And when he's attacking a figure that doesn't have line of sight, he can spend 1 strain to apply Pierce 2 to the attack results, which is a very strong ability for a starting ability. Then we've got Davith. Davith is also a little bit, he's kind of weird. So his best thing is his force speed for 1 strain. During his activations, he can move up to 2 spaces, which is great. It makes him really fast, and it means that he can very easily cover distance to a target without having to spend an action on moving. His main ability, though, is he has a surge for hide when attacking with a melee weapon. This is kind of awkward because the whole point of hidden is that it gives you an extra surge when you attack. So if you have to use that surge to then reacquire the hidden condition, you don't gain a whole lot. The accuracy, I guess it's designed around the accuracy buff to be hidden all the time without getting the extra surge, but it's not going to come up that often. And I will be factoring it into how I play the app. So when I play the app, I always have the attacking minions move as close as they need to have a guaranteed attack make range. So if Davith is hidden and they have to attack him, I'm just going to move them the extra 2 spaces to make sure they get range. They have the guaranteed range. But he does have a lot of fun abilities himself that once you start to kit him out. So he'll be fun as we go through the campaign. And then finally, Myrn is one that's interesting. Her whole thing is that she can use enemy figures to attack. And unfortunately, she's limited though by the threat level. So the threat level starting off for this mission is 2. So we can only use figures that have a figure cost of 2 or less. So we can't target that probe droid, for example, which would be great because it has 3 dice attack. We can only use those stormtroopers to attack, and their attacks are only marginally better than Myrn's, and mostly only if they have squad training active. Otherwise, her gun is just about the same as the stormtroopers, except that you don't have to take a strain to use it. So we'll see how she develops as well. I'm interested to try her out. There's a couple different builds with her. You can either go the support build, or you can go an ally-focused build or attacking build. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see what kind of rewards we get. Although her figurehead ability is also useful whenever she is attacked. If she suffers damage, then she can discard a strain from another hero within three spaces. So that'll be useful too if the AI is randomly attacking Myrn. We'll want to make sure that we're keeping our strained figures within 3 spaces of Myrn to make use of that figurehead ability. Okay, so we're doing our deployment. So I don't know what the rules of the mission are yet, technically, but I'll just go with what I usually do for deployment. I've got my melee figure out in front, closest to as many figures as possible. I've got my ranged figure with line of sight to as many figures as possible, going this way as well as going this way. And then I've got my 2 support figures in the back ready to help out. I might actually, let's see, I kind of want to go for that probe droid early, but that would mean using Mac to do that, and it's really hard to see it. 1, 2, 3, might be hard to get to. We could strain move to here. So actually, yeah, I think I do like this positioning to start off with. So let's go continue through the mission setup. Alright, ooh, Tusken Raiders. Alright, let's see. Tusken Raiders. It looks like an elite Tusken Raider, but I don't know if that's actually the case. I think it's just a regular one. Tusken Raider. Here we go. Mercenary. Alright, so unfortunately I had muted it here, so I'm going to read it now. The escape pod was destroyed on impact. Its debris is scattered across the desert in the blazing heat of Tatooine's twin suns. So place the following tokens, replacing 4 terminals. You can see we've already got them set up in Vassal. It's already preloaded, and then it says, hero can interact with a terminal, test strength or tech to claim it. If it is not on blocking terrain, apply +2 surge to the test results. The rebels win when the heroes have claimed all the terminals, and the rebels lose when all heroes are wounded. So pretty unique in that there's no mission progression point. It just tells you right away you have to claim all the terminals to win the mission. There isn't like some midway point where you have to open a door to progress. It's just there's all the terminals, and here's what you have to do to win. So I don't remember what I said here, but most likely talking about some strategy. You can see we've got a group of regular stormtroopers, a regular probe droid, and then the regular Tusken Raiders there. We've got, unfortunately, strength and tech are not my, well, I guess tech is. Strength not my best attribute, though. Mern is our worst strength attribute. Davith has okay strength, and Mac and Saska have good tech attributes. The blue, green, and yellow are their tech is actually their best attribute. But before we do that, you kind of have to clear out some bad guys first. And like I said, we've got quite a few here, and we don't. I think the threat level is 2, so. I mean, I think we can rush through this mission pretty quick here. Just get these 4 terminals and get these 2 crates. It almost feels like kind of a tutorial almost. Like there's not a whole lot stopping us from completing this mission. But I think I want to start off with Mac and try to get that probe droid. Don't want to say 4 more spaces. Can we get 4 more spaces? 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, we won't get the line of sight blocking for Mac on this probe droid, so maybe not. Well, our other option is to go with Davith here and maybe go for the stormtroopers and up by the Tuskens. We could also start off with Saska and give some device token. Well, you can only give out 1 device token. But we could, actually, interesting, we could give it to Davith. No, that doesn't work the way I thought. We could give it to a device token to Davith so he can kick off his surge for hide, his hide train. That might be good. And then just like try to take out a stormtrooper with her attack. Let's see, her blaster pistol has +1 accuracy and it has a surge for +1 accuracy. So a minimum range 2. Or we could go with Mac and just go like Pierce to attack. Try to kill the Tuskens. Let's see. Tusken Raiders have 4 health. He has surge for +1. Alright, I think I'm going to go with Saska first. Yeah, I'm going to go with Saska. And I'm going to give a device token to Davith. And I'm going to, so that's a strain. And then I'm going to strain move 1 space. And I'm going to take a shot at this. Oh, look at that. Nice. It's actually on the token. So we're just going to say those green are device tokens. And then, how do I actually... Oh, there we go. We're going to target this guy. And green and a yellow for... Now, I could have given it to her, which would have been interesting, but I think it makes more sense on Davith. So let's see. Nice. Alright. Well, we've got great surge abilities on this weapon. +1, Pierce 1. So we're going to do 3 damage, Pierce 1, so 2 damage to the Stormtrooper. And then let's attack again. Oh, no. Shoot, the triple block. There's nothing we can do there, so unfortunately it did not take out the Stormtrooper. As often happens when you're playing with completely unupgraded heroes, they will fail to kill a Stormtrooper in 2 attacks sometimes. Alright, so that was Saska. Alright, Tuskens are up. After this group's activation, each rebel within 3 spaces of a Tusken Raider tests strength. Each rebel that fails suffers 1 strain. Move forward to engage as many rebels as possible, then attack the rebel adjacent to the most other rebels. And these do have a melee attack, and they also have a Tusken Cycler. So let's see, we'll start off with this guy. Move 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 to engage. And then attack the rebel adjacent to the most other rebels. So that would be, I mean, I guess Mac. Oh no, it would be Davith. Alright, so we've got red, green. And Davith rolls a white. Are they all white dice? Wow, we have 3 white dice heroes. That's great. Blank out. Okay, so 3 damage. And then after the activation, okay. They have surge for cleave 1. Did that matter? No, no surges. Okay, and then move 3 to reposition 3. Interesting. 1, 2, 3. And then it says each rebel within 3 spaces of a Tusken. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess it wants to be within 3 spaces of as many figures as possible. There we go. Alright, well now everybody has to test strength, and strength is actually probably the worst attribute in my team. So we'll start off with Saska. Oops, I didn't roll that on table, but I failed, so Saska's going to take a strain. Then we will do Mac, who is green-blue. Mac passes. And then we'll do Davith, who is green-blue. Passes. And then Mern is a blue. And she fails, so Mern's going to take a strain. Alright, and oh, we're trying to block access to the terminals. Okay. I think we did that. So now this guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to be adjacent to as many rebels as possible, and once again going to attack Davith since he is adjacent to the most number of rebels. Okay, so that's going to be cleave 1. We only have 1 cleave target now, which is Saska. So going to do cleave 1, and then they're doing 3 damage to Davith. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll reposition 3 to block access to terminals. 2. 1, 2, 3. I guess he wants to be within 3, so he's going to be here. And then we're going to have to do that all again. So, Saska, fail. Takes a strain. Ow, fully strained up. Davith. Oof, takes a strain. Mac passes, and Mern passes. Okay. Alright, that was it for the Tusken Raider. And who do we go with next? I guess Davith before he gets wounded. Could go after the Stormtroopers. maybe force speed to go after this stormtrooper, or we can also pass through the Tusken Raider. But we'd have to take 3 strain to do that and have 2 attacks left. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll go with Davith, and we're going to strain move 1. I guess we only have to take 2 strain, and then we'll use force speed to move 2 spaces, ignoring the movement cost of going through the Tusken, and then we'll attack this stormtrooper. And now the question is, do we want to use our device token? And I don't think we do. I think we're just going to try and get that 1 damage through. And we do. We get search for +1, which does 1 damage. So this guy is defeated. I'm going to mark that in the app so we don't forget. And then, you know what? We actually could. We could take the strain and move all the way over and try to kill this stormtrooper. So let's do that. I'm willing to take the full strain. And then what we'll do is we'll spend our device token to add a surge. And we have to do that when we declare the attack. Figure declares an attack, we discard 1 device token. Yeah, so we'll do that to add a surge. And let's see. How did we toggle that? Conditions. Oh, there we go. Okay. Not good. Okay, well, we're going to do +1, pierce 1, so 2 damage and bleed, though. So I believe... Does bleed matter? I forget how bleed works. I think they, like, take a damage... Let me check, actually. Ah, nice. Okay, so it says for bleeding, after Imperial Figure with bleeding performs an instruction preceded by 1 or more action icons, it suffers 1 damage. Then, if it has only 1 health remaining, it discards the bleeding condition. So it will take a damage as soon as it performs an action, which is great because it means it'll probably die before it can attack. Alright. Probe droid. At the end of its activation, if this figure is adjacent to Rebel and has suffered 3 more damage. Okay, that's not happening. Move 2 to attack Davith also. Okay, can't do that. But it can move 2 to attack somebody else. So I think it's going to go 1, 2, and attack Mac. Or wait, does that make sense? Blue, yellow, yellow. Yeah, I think we're going to have it attack Mac. Ooh, for 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then move 2 to engage as many rebels as possible. So 1, 2. And then it is done. Although it says it's trying to block access to the terminals, but it's not repositioning, so... it's not self-destructing either. I think actually it would just move back here to block access to that terminal. And also to make Mac's life a little bit harder, so let's do that. Okay, we're down to Mac and Mern. We can't trigger the bleed with Mern, because that's not an action. And I think that these guys are... Oh, actually, we could attack with the Tuskens. That's kind of fun. So we could actually have a Tusken attack his friend. Choose also within 3 spaces. Okay, sweet. We could actually attack this guy and have the other Tusken Raider attack it as well. Although it won't get to do cleave, so could weaken it. So let's go with... Or wait, should we... No, we should try to kill the Stormtrooper, right? Before it activates. So maybe we should go with Mac. But he's not going to get his ambush ability. I guess you know what we could do? We could attack with Mac and then rest to get some of that damage off of us. Or we could just move to get the crate Yeah, let's do that. So we'll go with Mac. Too bad we can't move back here to get our unobstructed attack off, to get our one-way line of sight. Would really like to get that ambush trigger, but no, I think we're just gonna attack that stormtrooper twice for 1 damage, and then we'll attack it again for 2 damage, and he is dead. Okay, that's Mac. Do I want to strain move with him? No, I don't think so. Alright. Stormtroopers, while attacking each figure in this group, gains Pierce 1. I'm so glad I killed 2 of them, so that is annoying. And they would have gotten Pierce 2 if they were attacking the same figure. So they're gonna move forward to attack Saska Teft. Okay, so unfortunately he does get to get his attack off before he dies. 2, 3, 4. Attacking Saska, who dodges. Very nice. And then he takes 1 damage from the bleed and dies. Great, and now they are dead.
The force is strong in this one.
The voices are so funny that they've added with this update. Okay, let's do Mern as our last activation. We're going to start off, I think actually I want to... Do I care about getting weakened? Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. We're going to use false orders because these guys are figure cost 2. We're going to target this Tusken and force it to attack its friend right there. Okay, yeah, of course we roll terribly, but that's fine. That's 2 damage. Halfway there. And then we'll attack it with the Diplomat's Blaster, which has a minimum range of 3. For 2 damage, and that kills the Tusken. Alright, and I think... I don't think I want to strain move this round. So that is it for Mern. And I think that's the end of the round. Tiny hooded figure appears. A Jawa hurries down the dune, half running, half sliding. An elite Jawa scavenger. Okay. Alright, here we go. Jawa. Elite Jawa. Up by the yellow. Yeah, right there. Oh, it's by the... Hold on. Oh, up here. There we go. The Jawa Scavenger could... Oh my... Oh, okay. Alright. You can retrieve a terminal. You can carry only 1 terminal. When a hero tries to claim a terminal not on blocking terrain, click the green highlight and select Claim Terminal. Okay, so that's why... That's what that was about. So the Jawa can pick up the terminal and I guess carry it around, and then we have to kill him to make him drop it. Okay. Behind him, a droid comes floating down the dunes, and an elite probe droid. Okay, elite probe droid. Right next to the Jawa. Alright, looks like I had it muted again, so I'm gonna record after the fact. Utini, cries the Jawa, and it hurries towards the next piece of debris and yanks it off the ground. Place the Jawa scavenger adjacent to the closest debris, and then which terminal has the Jawa retrieved? I think I had it as a yellow, but it's actually the gray one, is the one on the far left. Jawa picked up the vibro generator and starts to run away. The evaporator. The Jawa scavenger immediately retrieves the terminal. And then we deployed regular Weekway pirates. And I think at this time I confirmed that the Wiki pirates are 3 figure cost, so they can't be false. I could actually strain 1 and attack the probe droid twice with Pierce 2 with Mac, which I kind of feel like is the best play. The probe droid does do a lot of damage with the 3 dice attack. Like, that's probably the most valuable figure I can kill in 1 activation. Because otherwise I have to double tap with anybody else to take out like a Wiki or a Tusken. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to activate Mac, take a strain, move down 1 space, because I want to be 4 spaces away from the probe droid so it can't see me. And then from this bottom corner I can draw line of sight to the 2 side corners of the probe droid. So let's do that. Alright, and let's see, ambush. When you declare an attack. Okay, so I have to take the strain for ambush now. And probe droid's going to roll that, so that gets pierced. I guess the pierce 1 is redundant, so we're doing 2 damage and recovering a strain. And then let's attack it again. Then we're going to take the strain for pierce. No, we needed better than that, so 2 damage, and we leave it not dead, unfortunately. So that's 5 health. Okay, well, that was unfortunate, but yeah. Oh, Jawa's Elite is coming. Disabling shot. After this figure attacks a figure, if it did not miss, the defender tests tech. If he fails, they become stunned. Special action. The Imperial droid with the highest figure costing attack attacks Davith also. Okay, well, none of the droids can attack, so I think we skip that one. Then we do each hero within 3 spaces may test. There are no heroes within 3 spaces. Move 3 away from the rebels and then attack Davith also. Okay. Block access to the terminals. Okay, I think I'm just supposed to run away. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why he would move away and then attack. I mean, he could do that. 1, 2, 3. I guess if he can stun Davith, that's probably worth it. So yeah, he'll move. I guess he's not going to move away. He's going to move towards. I don't know. Sorry, I'm sure the guys who made this are watching. What do you think? Am I supposed to just move him into this far left corner, or is it better and not attack, or should he actually like try to attack? Or I mean, he could attack from here. Yeah, you can draw a line of sight to Davith. So actually, let's do that. We'll say he's going to attack and then move away. Maybe you guys should change that in the order instruction orders, like flip the attack and then move away. So he's going to attack. He gets +2 accuracy, and he has surge for +2 accuracy, and he's 2 yellow dice. So, and unfortunately, Davith is not hidden yet. Probably would have mattered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Range 6. He misses. He is not going to hit. But he still gets to trigger the disabling shot. Oh no, he doesn't, because it says if he did not miss. Okay, and now move 3 away from the rebels. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, so now it's back to us. I mean, I think we have to go for the probe droid. Let's see. Shoot, Saska is strained, fully strained out from last round. She could rest Strain move and give a device token to maybe just herself. Because I feel like Mac doesn't really need it. Although I guess it would have helped on the last attack. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's go with Saska. Well, what do we say? We're going to rest. Take 2 strain to move 2 spaces. We'll take 1 more strain to give a device token to Mac, and then we'll attack the probe droid. 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, that's range 3. I mean, maybe we should give it to Saska so she doesn't miss. Actually, yeah, let's do that. We'll use practical solutions on Saska and then spend it so she doesn't miss. And then she can just recover the strain. Well, that's a dead probe droid. And then we'll recover 1 strain. Okay, and Saska is done. Alright, elite probe droids. At the end of this activation, let's say social strain. Okay. Targeting computer gets +1 damage. Oof, move 3 to attack Saska. So let's see. I don't think he can attack anybody. I guess he can attack Davith. 1, 2, 3, and then attack Davith. Okay. +2 accuracy and +1 damage. Wow, Davith really wishing he was hidden. Let's see. 4 +1. Oh, blank. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got the accuracy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. And I think that wounds Davith, which is really bad. Yeah, he's only got 11 health. Then move 2 to engage as many rebels as possible. I can't do that, so move 2 to reposition 3 to there. In line of sight. And then he suffers 1 strain too. Yikes. Okay, Davith wounded. Alright, this is pretty challenging, not gonna lie. So Davith has not gone yet, and Mern has not gone yet. I don't think Mern is the call. I think Davith to try and kill one of these weakways is probably the call, and maybe try to become hidden too. So let's go with Davith, and we'll attack the weakway that's right next to him. So we're doing +1 damage and pierce 1 and bleed. So I think that's 1 damage and bleed. And bleed. And then just attack again, try to get it down to 1 health. 2 damage. Alright, there we go. So now it'll get to activate, but it will die as soon as it finishes its action. And I think that's it for Davith. Alright, Tusken Raider. At the start of this group's activation, each Tusken Raider recovers 1 damage. Okay. Move forward to engage as many rebels as possible. Minimum 1. Then attack the rebel adjacent to the most other rebels. Let's see. Move forward to engage as many rebels as possible. That would be down here. 1, 2, 3. Then attack a rebel adjacent to the most other rebels. That would be Mac. Oof, jeez. Okay. 4 damage to Mac. 1, 2, 3, 4. But no surge, so no cleave. And then he can't use Tusken Cycler because it's an attack ability, so we're going to move 3 to reposition 3. 1, 2. I think there's the best one. That's where he wants to be. Alright, that's it. And we're down to Mern. What do we want to do with Mern? Mern has not been attacked, so we haven't been able to use Figurehead at all. False Orders. Do any of these guys have, like, Weaken? Has a Raider. It's funny, we could use... Oh no, we can't use Disabling Shot because it's cost 3. And we can't attack with the Weakways either. We can only target the Tuskens right now for False Orders, but I don't even think we want to do that. Maybe we can go get a crate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we should just have Mern start go picking up these terminals, actually. Let's see. Strength or tech? Oh, she's not good at that. It would be Mac or Saska that needs to go pick them up. I guess we could just try and kill that Weakway and not give it the attack, even though it's going to die anyway. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack the Weakway. Nice. Kill the Weakway. Recover a strain. Alright, now our lone Weakway pirate gets Pierce 1, and it can reroll move 4 to attack Escalation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Search for +1 accuracy. Oh, it has a +1 accuracy built in, so you can actually move here and attack. Mac. So green. +1 damage. Oh no, not +1 damage. Pierce 1. Okay, so that doesn't actually do anything. But he does have Surge for +1 damage, so it's going to do 3 damage, and I think... Yeah, Mac has only 10, so Mac is now wounded. And then we'll move 2 to reposition 3. He's already 2... He's already satisfying that for Mac and Davis, so I think he's actually just going to stay there. Because he wants to block access to the terminals. So, fortunately, Mac is now wounded, which I believe means he loses his Pierce. Oh no, he keeps the Pierce. He loses Covert, so he can be seen now. Alright, and then that is the end of the round, so end of round 2. Oh yeah, we gotta mark that this guy's dead, in case it tries to reinforce him. Holy crap, ground shakes as a massive tracked vehicle rumbles over the dunes. The red highlighted spaces are the Sandcrawler. I guess, is that? How a scavenger can hide terminals in the Sandcrawler. When the Jawa scavenger hides a terminal, click the red highlight and select Hide Terminal. A figure can interact with any red highlighted space with insight to try and find one hidden terminal to claim it. Alright, this is cool. I feel like this is not how it goes in the actual printed mission. Ooh, or maybe it is. Okay, remove the following tiles. Core set tile 18B. That's this one. Ooh, yeah, this is not in the printed campaign mission. This is cool. Alright, map tiles. Let's see. Alright, so that is the sand crawler. And now you know the Jawa can go hide stuff in there. Let's see. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Okay, there we go. That looks good. So what do we need to do here? Might not be able to, I don't know. Ah, this is looking kind of scary now. A lot of threat. So I think Saska needs to start picking up terminals for sure. Mac could go. I mean, I think we want to kill a little bit of stuff first. Unfortunately, so interestingly, Mac could go here and then be able to attack with one-way line of sight to either the Tuscan or the Weequay. And get the Pierce 2, or he could just attack twice. But I think attacking with the Pierce 2 is probably better. Problem is he can't do 4 damage in one attack. It's just not going to happen. Myrn might actually have the best shot of killing something. She's in the best position to do so. And I feel like the Weequay is probably the one to take out. Oh, yeah, actually, yes, because we could attack the Weequay and false orders to get a red-green attack. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's ready all these. False orders is actually feeling like one of the stronger starting abilities in this game, interestingly enough. I guess Tuscans help as a red-green attacker that is figure cost 2, which is not typical. So let's do that. We will start off with... We could actually possibly one-shot it. So let's false orders to have the Tuscan Raider attack the Weequay. Three damage. Almost got there. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and just attack the Weequay with the Diplomat's Blaster. 3 damage again. Overkill. And we don't get a strain back, unfortunately. Oh, wait a second. What's happening? Oh, we forgot to end the round. Oops. Oh, oops, that's why. Okay, 29B, 33. There we go. Ah, okay. Wow. So we should have gotten a bunch more stuff on the table. Reinforce, so the Tuscan Raider and the Weequay should be here. And then the Weequay was here and probably here. I mean, I guess they would just fill up this hallway like that. In which case you would have killed this one. And then deploy the probe droid to there. Probe droid to the sandcrawler. Oof, okay. Wow. But that was, Myrn. I mean, I think I would have done that still. Like, dang, we gotta take these guys off, right? So, yeah. Uh-oh. Hope I didn't miss the part where I'm supposed to get like XP or something, because this is a lot of threat. Alright, so that was Mern. Weak way went down. Alright, the Jaw was going to go again. So, Imperial Droid with the highest figure cost can attack Saska. We've got the Elite cannot attack Saska. The regular cannot attack Saska. I think the Elite is forced to attack Mern here because it would not attack Davith since Davith is wounded. So Elite is going to go for Mern. That's a black die. 1, 2, 3 makes range. 1, 2, 3, 4. Surge ability is, I believe, it's +2 and Pierce 2, so 6 damage to Mern. And now we can trigger Figurehead. 1 or more damage. Choose another hero within 3 spaces. And suffered. The hero recovers 1 strain. There we go. So nice. That'll free up Davith, although unfortunately Davith has lost force speed. So, alright, each hero within 3 spaces of the Jawa may test. There's nobody within 3 spaces. Now he's going to move 3 towards the Sandcrawler. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, when on the Sandcrawler with a terminal, hide a terminal, take cover. Okay, alright, he is done. Okay, let's see. So now we're back to Davith, Mac, or Saska. Oh, and Mern's about to get wounded too. Davith, Mac, and Saska. I mean, yeah, Saska needs to go get the terminal. Maybe Mac just kill Tusken. Yeah, maybe we should just do that. Or kill a Tusken Raider. Alright, let's go with Mac and we'll attack. It does not have line of sight to you. Do we go for the Pierce 2? Or do we just double attack? I think the double attack has the better odds here. To do 4 damage. Yeah, I think we have to just double attack. There's no way we can get one-way line of sight to this guy. Even with Saska. Or wait, is there? No, he has line of sight to that space too. Yeah, without... there's no way to do it without spending an action to move. So let's go ahead and double attack this guy. One damage. Come on. We need a high roll. Roll and evade. Okay, nothing. Uh-oh, it's not looking good. Maybe I shouldn't have been attacking. Maybe I should have started going for the objectives sooner. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Self-destruct. If it suffered far more damage. Okay, it's not. Move 3 to attack Mern with +1 damage and +2 accuracy. It can actually move backwards because it has 4 accuracy automatically. +1 damage. Hey, Mern, there you go. But it's going to still do 3 damage because it has surge for +2. No, it's going to do 4 damage. Oh my god. 5 minus 1, so 4 damage to Mern. Mern has 12 health. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I do get to trigger Figurehead again, so I'll move another strain from Davith, which is nice. And then move 2 to engage as many rebels as possible, but actually we want to block access to the terminals. So actually I guess we would go here. Alright. What do these terminals need? Strength or tech? Unfortunately, Davith's strength is now blue-red. Yeah, shoot. We should have had Mac probably move up to start getting some terminals. We could go and attack the Tusken before it activates, but I don't think we're going to be able to stop Mern from getting wounded. We have to kill that Jawa, right? So let's actually go for the Jawa. Okay, Davith. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then we have to strain move to get here. And we'll attack this Jawa, who does not get take cover, thankfully, has 5 health. Jeez. Okay, well, 1 damage. Oh, 1 damage and bleed, so that's something. Alright, that's it for Davith. Weak ways. The end of his becomes hidden. Alright, while attacking, we roll. Move forward to attack Mern. Yes, as expected. We'll attack from where he's at. Mern takes 3 and becomes wounded. And then move 2 to reposition 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But also trying to block access to the terminals, so I think he'll just move there. Okay, and that is going to wound Mern, and we're down to just Saska. So Saska is going to have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, strain move, and we'll interact with this terminal. And we'll test tech, which is... Oh, we should give ourselves a device token. Even though I'm pretty sure we're going to get it. But here we go. Oh yeah, we got it. 1, 2, 3. We finally salvaged some debris. You feel a sense of dread gripping you. Something does not feel right. Oh boy. Self-destruct on the probe droid. Move 2 to attack Saska. Okay, well he can't do that, so I think instead he's going to go and attack Davith, who dodges. Nice. Engage as many rebels as possible, but also trying to block access to the terminal, so we're going to go there. Okay, next is the Tuskens. When the first figure in the spook was attacked, add 1 blue die to the attack pool. Move forward, engage as many rebels as possible. But I think what he's going to do is go after Saska. Move 3 to attack Saska using 1 blue, run red. Do not use abilities. So I'm guessing that means don't use hard hitter. Can he get to Saska though? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he cannot. So he's going to do... also, we're trying to block access. I don't think he can. 1, 2. But yeah, he's going to go right there and attack with the Tusken Cycler. Oh wait, so actually he can't do that. Because that was one action to move forward to engage and then attack, but he can't attack her. Wait, where was he? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. So he'll attack her from here. Okay, 1, 2. It's range. Does it get range? No, I think he misses. Yeah, I think he misses on accuracy there. Okay, and then the second one's going to go 1, 2, 3, and attack with the attack Saska with the Tusken Cycler. Oh, nice. That one hit, but it missed on the dodge. Great. Needed that. Also, they should move 3 to reposition 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're good. Oh, I just realized you guys couldn't see most of that. That's okay. And then I think they're finally done. So we can go to the next round. Sandcrawler keeps rumbling across the dunes. They took an idea from my custom campaign. I did this in one of my campaign missions that I made. Oh, but it just went back to the same spot. So it's randomly moving around. That's funny. Alright, Weakway Pirate is going to get reinforced to here. And I think we got to get Saska out of there, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then claim that one. And then try to stay away from everybody. So let's do that. We'll go with Saska. Let's ready everybody else. I don't see us winning this mission. I mean, I guess we could. I guess it could be. It could happen. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, now I wish I had not taken that the strain there on the token. Oh, she has speed 5. Never mind. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Okay, so let's do this, and that way the Tuskens can't really get to her. And then we'll interact with this blue terminal. And let's see. Ooh, okay, never mind. I'm glad we took that strain. Ooh, okay, let's re-roll. No! Are you kidding me? Place 1 strain token on the terminal for each surge you result. Okay, I can't believe we failed that. Yeah, that's... we're doomed. There's no way we can come back from that. Alright, well, that was it for Saska. Here comes the Elite Probe Droid. Gonna come after Saska. Move 3 to attack Saska. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4 with +2 accuracy, so attack from there. Dang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 damage. Jeez. Okay, and then move to engage as many rebels as possible. But we also they want to obstruct access to the terminal. I think he actually just moves back. Alright. It's tech or strength. I think we just go with Davith again, try to kill this Weakway. Or not Weakway, this Jawa. I don't see us doing much else useful. And then we can have Mac double move. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. To get up to the red terminal. Okay, here we go. So let's go with Davith. At least we can double attack the Jawa now. Nice, 3 damage. Let's attack again. Ah, there's the dodge. Okay, well, you gain Surge Hide, so that's a keyword, so we can't use the Surge to hide if we don't deal damage, unfortunately. We can recover Strain, though, so let's do that. And I think we're done. And I guess we did get the Jawa down to 1 health, at least, so that's good. Weak Ways, Pierce 1 on all their attacks. Move forward to attack Saska. Alright, everybody is hunting Saska now. 1, 2, 3, 4, but I don't think they can actually get to her. 1, 2, 3, 4 from here. They can see this corner, but they can't see any other corners, so they can't draw a line of sight to her. So, what do they want to do? I guess they would just move forward and attack somebody else. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can't get to Davith. Would they move? Would they move 8? Maybe. I actually think that's what they would do. They would just go for the double move, the 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they can get to within 3 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, move 2, and then move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, and then this guy will go 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 8 to there. Yep, they're hunting Saska. Alright. So that leaves us with Mac and Mern. I think we said that Mac was going to move up towards the red terminal. But I don't know how we can avoid Saska getting wounded. Maybe we're just supposed to take the crates here. Let's see, what is her speed? 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to move Mern to be in position to get a crate next turn. 2, 3, and then we'll false orders to have this guy attack this guy. Nice, he's dead. And now Mern should be able to get the crate next turn. And there we go. Tough. It starts its activation and recovers 1 damage. Glad we did that. Move forward, engage as many rebels as possible. Then attack the rebel adjacent to most other rebels. 2, 3, 4. He's not doing that, so he's going to Tuscan Cycler. 2, 3. But he can't do that either to get Saska, so he's going to move 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. Although move 3 to reposition 8. He was here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess he would block off that terminal. Okay. And now Mac. So I guess we have Mac double move. Speed 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And maybe be able to get onto that terminal next round. I mean, I think Sasa's gonna have to double rest. And probably not gonna survive unless she dodges a bunch, so I don't know what we're gonna do. And there's the regular probe droid who's gonna go after Saska. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Range 5. Oh, missed on accuracy, so that's great. Then move 2 and engage as many rebels as possible, but also want to block access to the terminals, so he's going to move back to block access to the terminal. And we're out. So the scavenger, Imperial droid with the highest figure cost, is going to attack Saska. That's not happening, so this guy is going to attack Mac instead, who dodges. Great. Each hero within 3 spaces may test 2 insight. If no hero passes, they each suffer 1 strain. Okay, so that's going to be Davith now. So he's going to haggle with Davith. Fails and suffers 1 strain. Oops. And then move 3 towards the Sandcrawler. Oh, actually, you know what? He dies from the bleed. So no haggle. He just dies. And when he dies, this drops into his space. And that's the end of the round. Oops. I forgot to defeat him. Alright, the sand crawler is going to move here. So we're just going to move this. I can't wait to show you guys my custom campaign someday. And the Tuscans get reinforced. And we should have noted that the this guy got defeated. Maybe that'll give us a little break. This guy gets reinforced, and he's going to block access to the terminal. Okay, so we pretty much have to double rest with Saska, I think, because she is surrounded. There's no way she can escape anywhere to get away from these guys. She's surrounded and cornered. Yeah, so let's go with Saska, and we have to double rest. Although, I mean, she's got, what, 11 health? So she has 3 health remaining. She'll have 7 health remaining. Oh, man, do we just go for the crates here? Just take a crate and then let her get wounded? Because if we rest with her and then she just dies anyway, we don't get the crates. I don't know. I think the best thing to do is to rest, so let's rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And pass turn. Move 4. So here comes the... Yep, they're going to attack. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if she dodges. 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And then move 3 to reposition 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And let's see. I mean, if she doesn't dodge this, she's probably dead. 3. Oh, she's not dead. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Recovers 1 damage. Okay, so that doesn't matter. Alright. Alright. I think we just have Mern pick up the crate. 2. We got a med pack, a supply card, which is emergency med pack, and we claim the token. Nice, now automatically, look, it did the med pack +1. That's great, love that. And yeah, it's pretty much over, so we did that. And now here comes the weak ways. Oh, they're supposed to be hidden, I forgot. Okay, move forward, attack Saska. She has to dodge twice. Oh, she's dead. Oh, she couldn't even dodge because of the Raider. Alright, here we go. Blaster fire. Let me switch over. Blaster fire from Jawas and Imperial forces strikes you from all sides. You could have no choice but retreat. You have no choice but to retreat, with only a few salvage pieces with Alderaan markings. Just before you are overrun, your ship lands, provides cover fire, and extracts you. I see trail marks down there, your pilot says as he gains altitude. Maybe there are some survivors, or maybe someone just moved more debris. The rebels lose the mission. Ooh, that was tough. The threat level of the next mission, and only the next mission, increases by 1. Oh, okay, it makes it harder. During the rebel upgrade stage, the rebel players can decide to spend 50 credits per hero to prevent this. No. Each hero receives 1 XP and 100 credits per hero. Shortly after sending the information to the High Command, you receive a holo transmission from Leia. Your investigations confirm our suspicions, she says. It's the Sundered Heart, the missing ship. We must find out what happened to it. I'm going to set up a long-range beacon. Maybe it'll pick up better signals. And there are still the trails in the desert that could lead to a survivor. I could use your help, but we also can't leave an ally to the Sand People. Ooh. What do you want to do? So what are we choosing here? I'm going to set up a long-range beacon. Maybe it'll pick up. Do you want to accompany Leia to set up the long-range beacon, or go look for the survivor in the desert? Well, if we accompany Leia, we have an ally. And Mern does pretty well with allies, so I think I'm going to go with Leia. Next active story mission is Communication Breakdown.
Your mission has ended.
Okay, so let's see. There we go. Alright, well, that was pretty rushed. But look, now it tracks all of our credits. We got 50 credits from the crate, so 450 credits to spend. And it looks like we're doing tier 1. So let's do that. I'm going to come back. I'm actually going to do it in the video, so I'll be right back. Alright, so we've got 1 XP and 450 credits to spend. So I'm going to start off with our hero upgrades, because that's what we're technically supposed to do. And we're going to start off with Mern. So let's see. For Mern, we know we're going to get Leia. Interestingly, Company of Heroes actually does something different in Imperial Commander 2. Let me figure out what that is. Oh, okay, here we go. So, Company of Heroes, instead of reducing deployment cost by 4, when you have brought an optional unique ally to a mission. Optional. So that's probably not going to apply to Leia. You can deplete this card at the start of the mission to immediately defeat a figure from an optional deployment with a figure cost of 4 or less. Okay, so maybe we're not going to go with that one. Let's see what else we have for 1 XP. Sonic Bellow. During your activation, test Insight. If you pass, choose a hostile figure with a figure cost of 3 or less, and that becomes stunned. Okay, I need to double check what stunned does. When an Imperial figure with a stun condition would gain movement points from a move instruction, it gains no movement points instead. After an Imperial figure with the stun condition resolves a move instruction, it discards the stun condition. Okay, so it doesn't really stop it from attacking, though. Although we could if we manipulate it. But we might want to save our XP here, because let's see. Professional Aid. You can do +1 surge when a rebel figure is attacking. Rebel Propaganda. To recover strain from a hero by testing Insight. And +2 health. And then our 3 XP cards. It's so hard when you don't have the huge income, the XP gain from the mini campaigns and the Heart of the Empire campaign. You really got to earn the XP the hard way. With Double Agent, you can push a figure 2 spaces, and then it becomes stunned when you use False Orders. Ooh, Solidarity is really good. Whenever another hero within 3 spaces rests, you recover 2 strain, and when another hero within 3 spaces moves, you get 2 movement points. And then lead from the front, I remember being pretty good too. Oh, and Waylay gives you a bonus attack with another hero and another ally after you use false orders. These are all really good. I don't think the 1 XP cards are worth it, so I think we're going to skip Mern for now. Now Davith, I think I know we are going to get, because he has an important 1 XP card that says at the start of the mission you become hidden, and that's really important for him to get his abilities going. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and take it. So we'll take Covert Operative for Davith. And nice, it does track it. And then for Mac, I think for Mac we want Jizwandi Training is really good for 2 XP, gives you +2 health, and you become focused whenever another hostile figure comes within 3 spaces of Mac. Oh, Disengage is really good too, though. 1 strain, exhaust this card when a hostile figure enters a space within 3 spaces to gain 3 movement points. Actually, yeah, I think I have to go with Disengage first. Supply Network gives you a supply card, but that's okay. Yeah, I think Disengage is the gimme for Mac, so we'll take that for him. And then finally for Saska, Saska really needs Gadgeteer. Not Gadgeteer. Yeah, Gadgeteer. Battle Technician can be used up to twice per activation. Otherwise, she's just stuck giving device tokens out 1 at a time, which is just too slow. She needs Gadgeteer to enable all of her other abilities, really. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. Gadgeteer. Oh, no, we can't take Gadgeteer because it's 3 XP, so we're skipping Saska. And then let's do the Rebel Upgrades items. So let's see, I have, how many cards? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Well, I guess I always do 10, I said, right? That's my house rule. So we're going to draw 10 cards from the Tier 1 deck and do our upgrades. Oh, we can make it bigger than that. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was this not shuffled? Should have all the expansion stuff. Oh, okay, there we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Alright, we got 450 credits. The DL44 is really good. If we sell somebody's starting weapon. Ooh, actually really good with Saska. Punch Dagger is good with Davith, especially with the surge, the extra surge from being hidden. The Gaffy 6 also worth getting. Oh, especially because then he can just use the extra surge to just stay hidden. DH17 is good, pretty good, it's okay. The E11 is pretty good. Let's see. Kind of just want to save credits. I mean, I think the DL44 is definitely worth getting. The Balanced Hilt is probably worth getting. We could get Balanced Hilt and the DH17. or balance tilt. If we get the balance tilt, we don't want the gaffy stick. Maybe the punch dagger is worth getting. Combat coat's definitely out. Emergency injectors. Interesting. We're not super strain heavy, and we have Mern to help us with our strain. Oh man, this is a tough one. So, what does DL44 give us with Saska? With +1 surge on blue and yellow. The DH17 is not that great for that. The E11's also, well, the E11 would be a nice upgrade for Mac. Or we just get the gaffy stick and we save our credits for something better. The bleed was pretty good though on the heirloom dagger. I don't know. Punch dagger's also good. I feel like Davith does need the upgrade. I'm going to take the E11 for Mac. I noticed that the Pierce 1 on the Long Blaster and the 2 blue dice are really holding him back. And with Ambush giving him Pierce 2, the +2 surge is +2 damage surge will work a lot better. So we're going to grab the E11. Oh, here we go. Gotta add items. Nice. Which leaves us 50 credits, and actually 100 credits because we can sell the Long Blaster. So we'll do that afterwards. Okay, and then I totally forgot. We need to build our side mission deck, so I'm going to go do that real quick. Alright, so I've gone ahead and made my side mission deck. Let's see. So of course I have the 4 hero side missions. These are the orange ones. One for each hero. And then I'm going to send these to the side mission deck. And then I went ahead and got, so actually interestingly I should mention, this campaign, it actually has a ban list for the side missions you can use, because of course they've used a bunch of the side missions as story missions, so they don't want you to be playing the side mission and then have it as a story mission. So I've had to follow that. There's quite a few that were not allowed, but thankfully they're mostly from the older expansions. So I've gone ahead and I've gone with paying debts and I'll show you these are the reward cards. And I do look at the reward cards when I pick my side missions. So these are the 3 for these gray missions, and then this perilous hunt gives you credits. So obviously credits are good. And then for my side missions, my ally side missions, I've gone with R2 and 3PO because they are the most busted, of course, allies you can get. And then Hera and Chopper because Hera is amazing as an ally. And then I've gone with Race on Ryloth and Executive Overreach, and these are from the Tyrants of Lothal expansion, and they both give you access to any one Spectre ally. So Kanan, Ezra, Sabine, and Zeb. And I figured those are really strong figures, and also they would be great to have with Mern. Especially Ezra and Sabine actually would be really good in campaign. And Sabine's really good because she can recover damage. So we're going to throw these in the side mission deck. And let's give it a shuffle. I guess it shuffles automatically. And let's draw our 2 side missions. Let's see if it does it. Okay, so it was It is random. I just checked. It was open to interpretation and call to action. Call to action gives us the option of the Nova Cell Leader reward, which looks pretty good. It actually looks really good on Mern because it says you can test insight, and then if you succeed, you get both of these effects to give a movement point to a friendly figure and recover a strain from another friendly figure. R2 and C3PO also pretty good, but I'm actually excited to try out the. I don't think I've played this mission, call to action. So, oh no, wait, actually, is this? Oh no, this is the introductory mission for Tyrants of Lothal. Ooh, okay. I do kind of want to play that campaign. I didn't realize that when I picked it. All right, I think I'm gonna go with. We'll go with open to interpretation then, and try to get C3PO to help us out. And that works because it's on Tatooine as well, I think, or I guess this is Ordo, but whatever. So we'll do that as our next side mission. So let's see. Let's close these windows. All right. And then we will see you guys for the next one. Thanks for everybody for watching. This one's going to be a little bit longer, but in the future there'll be certainly shorter videos as we're just doing. Going to just do the mission and the upgrades.